If you're looking for love, see what I see. La, 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 la. If you're looking for love, see what I see. La, 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 la. If you're looking for love, see what I see. That's actually one of my most favorite Mary J. Blige songs. Life can be only what you make it. When you're feeling down, you should never fake it. Say what's on your mind, and in time, you'll find that all the negative. Okay, y'all. Hey. Oh, thank you, Mama Son. It will always cougar curls. Okay. Hey, Marsh Bunny. Hey, Ashley Megan. Hey, Radiantly Beautiful. My Thanksgiving was auntie certified. Y'all, it was busy. Like it just now slowed down. Like the ball just kept turning. So today in the shop, I had like 20% off readings and 30% off in the shop. And it just I it was busy as hell today and it was just me. So it was crazy. Um yeah, it just now slowed down and we close at 5. So I'm like, ooh, thank you, Lord. I didn't even have time to drink any water. So if I have to stop all of a sudden, I do apologize because if somebody comes, but I don't even have any water in here. I don't have anything to drink, so I can't wait to leave. But I wanted to go live because in about what 6 weeks we'll be entering into the like new year. Um so a lot of stuff has been going on, and one thing somebody said, this is the first time I'm seeing your face. It was always your hands. Oh wow. I've been showing my face for what, 2 years now? Yes, you would. And you would. So, yeah, y'all. So, a lot of people died. A lot of people died. A lot of people transitioned. Um, the past really 3 years, people have just been dying. Dying, and dying. Um, so many people have died that I don't even think we remember who died at certain because people are just dying. A lot of transitions are taking place. Even right before COVID, a lot of people were just dying. And then, of course, COVID swept it up. And it just really made me stop and ask, what the fuck is going on? Like, people are just dying. Um, and what is the energy that is out there? What energy has been created where it's so easy to just die earlier than your time? Because the truth is, some people did die before their time. A lot of accidental deaths, a lot of weird suicides, um, just a lot of weird shit that I want to understand the universal energy that is playing a role in this. Um, COVID, people lost like whole families, like mother, dad, grandmother, uncles, aunts. People were just dying, you know, just dropping dead, and then random deaths that just doesn't seem to make sense. I want to understand more. I want to dive into that a little bit more. Yes, we are having our Black Friday sale. It is still going on. It ends really on Monday. Oh, for people who bought stuff during the Black Friday sale, we have a lot of orders to process. It's going to be 3 to 4 weeks. So please be patient. So a lot of you guys are going to get your stuff by Christmas. It's a lot of products to make. We make our stuff from scratch. So we got a lot of sweetest fruit to make. We have a lot of sprays to make. We're going to be busy. So, yeah, it's basically it's going to be dedicated to products, to just making a lot of products. A lot of stuff is handmade. And so everybody who bought Black Friday, just be patient. You will get your items. So you'll have a shipping number. It may sit there for a while, but eventually it will ship. People think when we give you your shipping number, it means that we're about to ship. No, it just means we're printing out your order and we're preparing you a box to put your stuff in. But it may be another week or two because we got a lot of products to make. So I don't like that rush shit. You know what I'm saying? So I like my stuff to be quality when it goes out there because it's my reputation. All right. So let's go into this energy of death and why it's pulling people in sooner um, than it should be. Hey, Miss Ron. Hey, Natasha. Um, let's go into it. I don't want to stay in it too long because people are really out here dying. Um, y'all have a box of cards. It's just a whole bunch of cards. Because we lost Quavo, we lost Young Dolph, we lost it's like Nipsey. It's just a lot of foolishness. It's a lot of foolishness, y'all. Um, People are just dying. So why don't we understand the larger purpose? That girl who went to like Mexico who got killed by her friends, there's a huge lesson in that. Let me ask I'm just gonna ask the first question is why are people what is this very prominent energy of death? What is this energy of just people dying? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Hmm. This I actually got very similar cards with my tarot deck. Um, it's the energy of the universe or the world right now is just in a lot of conflict. And that conflicting energy is up in the air. And it's causing like a ripple effect. It's the energy of negativity begets negativity. Like almost like people, you do have to be more careful because of the energy that is out there. You do have to be more cautious. You don't have to be scared, but you got to be more cautious. It's very easy for small conflicts to turn into big conflicts because of the energy that's already out there. So, for example, you may step on somebody's shoes and you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And they're like, "Oh, okay." They may feel a certain type of way, but they're like, "Okay." But because that there's such a huge energy out there of frustration and anger, it may pop off. Y'all may actually get into an actual verbal altercation. Oh, the sale is automatically added to your cart. So there is no, oh, sale, but like you just put it on your cart and it automatically takes 40% off. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, thank you for the support. It's a lot of negativity and it's a lot of people having to deal with their demons. Like, this is a call to deal with your demons. Like, all these school shootings, work shootings, random shootings, running people over, with all of this is coming up because this is the energy that is literally out there right now. But it's also the energy of you need to work on yourself. Like, it's going to keep, it says banish your demons. It says retreat to avoid conflict. People are literally out here acting out of their motherfucking minds. And that creates, that's like somebody with really bad breath and you close the door, really bad halitosis, and they fume up the whole fucking room. There's too much negativity in the air. And not only that, the cards are saying that this negativity that is so in the air is actually making people more irritable, and it's making people who already have problems, it's just magnifying their problems even more, and it's making them even crazier. Remember, I said pay attention to your environment. Watch for signs. Pay attention to what is going on around you because it's true. Something can pop off at any time because people are on edge. The energy is negative. So people are going to be on some type of, oh, thank you, Cynthia. Thank you for the support. Shout out to Cynthia G. Thank you for the support, sis. I so appreciate it. Sisters helping each other. Thank you. um, it's just one of those things where whatever's been wrong with you is going to rise to the top. And if you don't handle it, all that negativity that is hovering above you is just going to come down even harder on you. You see what I'm trying to say? So let's say you live in a toxic environment. Right now, it's even more toxic because guess what? The energy is feeding it. If you live in a dangerous neighborhood, it's even more dangerous. You can die even easier than you did a few years ago because the negativity is out. This is also dangerous too because when there's a lot of negativity in the air, it's even speaking of the media using manipulations to cause more negativity. Y'all, my throat is dry as hell. Like, there's no water in here. There's no water in here, y'all. There's no water. Um, this is something that you have to be aware of. When there's a lot of craziness in the air, that is actually attracting more lower level, demonic, complicated, gray area energies. So now we always had demons and complicated spirits walking this earth, but now it's even worse. So, yes, it is easier to get killed. It is easier to go crazy. It is easier to just lose your shit. Girl, there's no water in here. And y'all, I keep water and juice in my store. And for the first time, I got caught up. I don't have anything here. I don't have anything in here. I got some coconut water, but hold on, y'all. Hold on, hold on. Oh, excuse me. I'm not promoting this. I think I bought it like last year. Excuse me. I feel like an old woman. Whew. I needed that. Because y'all, I haven't had water all day. This literally saved my life. It's been here since like last year. It saved my life. So I'll just keep drinking it throughout the day. This is my water for today. Um, yeah, so basically the energy that is out there is bad. And small things can turn into little things. Accidents can turn into deaths. Miscommunications can turn into deaths because now you have these low vibrating energies that are feeding off of the negativity that is already in the air, which can make situations go from bad to worse. And people that are already more on the negative side, they're feeding into those thoughts and into those feelings of those energies that are that are walking the earth realm. So basically, if you cynical and you ain't trying to change, you're gonna be more cynical. If you trifling and you're not trying to change, you gonna be more trifling. If you just ain't shit, you gonna be more. It just ain't shit. You're gonna have to fight to keep yourself stable. You're gonna have to fight to want a better version of yourself. Because right now, the world is leaning on much more problematic energy than good energy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying what the cards are saying. So somebody said it's demon time. Yeah, we're on demon time. We are on demon time. You better fight to keep your peace. You better fight to keep your sacred space. You better prioritize your heart, and your mental mind, because the demons are out here. And some of these demons are our relatives, they're our friends. Also, in the past few years, people have ended major friendships. So have I. So have I. In the past 3 years, people have ended some major friendships of 10, 15, 20 years. People have walked away from. There is an energy of endings, of death. I don't think I've heard so many stories in the past few years of people who've walked away from like long-term friendships. 10-year friendships gone like that. 15-year friendships gone like that. 20-year friendships, dust. We experienced a lot of endings right before COVID came along. People filing for divorce because during COVID, they realized I don't like this motherfucker. And this motherfucker don't like me. So there were good deaths and bad deaths. So some of us experience deaths to evolve, but some of us are being sucked. If you want to die fast, this is the year to die fast, even next year. If you want to die fast, little situations can turn into big situations. And then the next thing you know, somebody's punching you in your head and you die. Learn to walk away from conflict in 2023. Learn to not go around people who always got some drama. Learn not to go into questionable neighborhoods where things can pop off. The energy is too dense right now. The energy is too negative. Why is there so much like negativity in the air? Why is there so much hate and just this thick energy of you can get it too energy? The Four of Wands really represents a family of people, a group of people, a celebration of people coming together. Conflict, conflict. The energy of conflict is thick like molasses and sticks like tar. And the sad part is we're stuck in conflict, but we're not trying to resolve anything. So it's telling me that there's a lot of conflict in this world with no resolve. So rather than us coming to the table and trying to resolve stuff, we would rather just well, that ain't my problem. Oh well, we just gonna keep fighting it off. Who cares? And I think the beauty of God and what God has shown me in this spiritual walk is that we're all connected. So don't think that the negativity that is happening around the world is not creating tar and problems that create a hostile environment for us. We are all connected. So don't think what's going over in Ukraine is not going up into the spiritual realm and spreading like toast on fucking jelly into our spiritual territory. We're all connected. A conflict for me is a conflict for you. And that is what we have not come to understand. A lot of us are not even willing to compromise or to come on to the same page. Even when it comes to love, men are not willing to compromise with women, and women are not willing to compromise with men. Therefore, love will be a more difficult thing to have because in the atmosphere, it's complicated. So, we're fighting and we're not keeping promises and we're attacking each other. So it all plays a role. It there's we are we're also blocking off other people's suffering. Well, that ain't my motherfucking problem. That ain't well, that's their problem. That ain't mine. Well, I don't have anything to do with that. I'm a drink water and mind my business. Like we literally do not want to deal with other people's problems. We don't want to get involved. And in certain situations, you do need to mind your business. But when it comes to what is going on in the world as a whole, we're allowing a lot of negative shit to happen, which is going up into the atmosphere. And we are all connected. We all share one umbilical cord with the universe. And because you ignore people's problems and conflicts in other places, these problems will find a way to manifest in the whole world. We don't care about what's going on with other people anymore when we should, because it's affecting us. There is a lack of empathy, there is a lack of compassion amongst people. And when you don't have that, you're pretty much dead. They might as well lay you in your casket. Also, everybody around the world is stressed out about money. Some of us are living month to month. Some of us don't even know where our next meal is going to come from. There is this energy of poverty, of lack, not enough when there is enough. It's just that the governing states are telling us there's not enough. But a lot of us feel like everybody is feeling lack all over the world. It's just that everybody's lack doesn't look the same. Some people's lack is they're starving. They literally cannot find food to eat, while some people's lack is just paycheck to paycheck. And that energy of poverty and struggle is going up into the atmosphere, up into the air. It's making us stressed out. It's making us less tolerable. God is really asking us, how long can you live this way? See what I'm saying? How long can y'all live? You know what I'm saying? How long can you live like this until you're tired? We don't work as one anymore. There was a time in this world where we actually did try to help each other out just a little bit more. We had more compassion. We actually cared a little bit more. We were more concerned with our neighbors, conflicts, conflicts, racism, dark tar, sexism, dark tar, uh, and the energy is it's just this big fucking monster at this point. And this monster is making people who don't want to change worse. And it's making the people who do want to change accept the challenge and try to change. And it's creating a very hostile environment. It's making people overly emotional. It's making people scared. It's making people act irrationally. But this energy, this low vibrational plate, this low vibrational plate energy is making shit crazy. It's putting us here. And this is how ooh, 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 sorry. This low vibrational plate right here. This is how it looks like. This is how the low vibration looks. It looks like tar. And this is what it's doing to us. So if you ain't shit, you really ain't gonna be shit around this time. Somebody said, how did we get here? We stopped giving a fuck about each other. That ain't my problem. It's yours. Oh, there's a war in Ukraine. Oh wow, that ain't my problem. Oh, Haitians can't find food or gas. That ain't my problem. Oh, there's people who are homeless all over California. That ain't my fucking problem. And nothing is our problem. We don't care anymore. And our system is broken. And we can't even help people who need help. People can barely afford to pay for housing. This is not the energy of unity. And y'all, I want to go. Remember that young lady who just died in Charlotte? She went to Mexico. Um, I'm trying to find her name. Shanquilla Robinson. You know, her death disturbed me. And I'm going to tell y'all why. And I'm going to tell you who I really hate. You know when Again, the energy that is out there is already negative, so it's just gonna blow up. You, this young lady had a male friend who was already messy. So if he's choosing not to work on that during this very crazy, energetic time in our lives, it's just going to get worse. And when they went on that trip, they chose to tap into that negativity and feed heavily into it. How could you allow your friend and record it to get beat up naked, and then you're going over her mother's house a few days to you going to jail anyways. So you might as well be prepared because you going to jail, homie. Who does that? And this situation is the energy that we are in. I'm not doing a reading on her, but I want to understand what was the overall energy that caused this young lady. What was the energy around her that caused her death? What is the energy that caused her demise? Oh yeah, y'all. Thumbs up, please. Thumbs up. What is the energy that caused this one woman death? There was already conflict. Even before they went on this trip, there was already some type of conflict, or people were already don't hang around people who don't like you. There was already talks of her that was going on that wasn't positive. So they were already talking, they already had a problem with her. So she was going on a trip with people who didn't even really fuck with her. Someone came there and was already going to be aggressive towards her. I believe that this aggressor was the instigator. And I believe the aggressor was her friend who was the instigator of a lot. I believe, I'm going to be honest with you. I believe she had a messy ass gay friend who was messy as fuck and was talking a lot and was spilling way too much motherfucking tea. I'm just going to say it. He was talking a lot of shit, being messy because he thought it was cute. I've already turned cars on her. I turned cars on her the moment I found out about her death. There was a major instigator who was instigating shit and was feeding the flame to the fire. I'm not getting into why was she naked. Maybe she just came out of the bathroom. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. I'm not getting into that. My thing is, there was an instigator, and I believe it was her best friend, that gay dude who was messy as fuck, who she should have stopped being friends with a long time ago. And I believe from day one that he was playing both sides and he turned everybody against her and he thought it was fucking cute. Like, you know how you tell a friend something in confidence, like, her, her. Like, you know how you be like, oh, her outfit is not cute. She can't dress. And he's like, ooh, girl, I know, right? Then he tells that same bitch who ends up coming on the trip that you said her ass can't dress and that she's tacky and her wigs be dry as fuck. And now the bitch wanna fight you. Because he's been playing both sides. He's the reason why she's dead. It's her friend, her gay friend. People are saying, oh, why are you calling him gay? Because there's other straight men there. It was her best friend who gay. He's a fucking instigator. Messy as fuck. And I have gay friends. I don't give a fuck, but he was messy as hell. And she should have stopped being friends with her. And he was instigating shit from day one, even before she got on that plane. That there are things you tell your friends that they don't share with people. And his messy ass was going around running his mouth and telling everybody, friends talk shit. We tell each other how we really. That wedding dress was ugly as fuck. I think her dress was ugly. And then you go on a trip, the bitch with the ugly wedding dress don't like you and she want to fight you and you don't even understand why, because your messy ass friend was running his motherfucking mouth and he was also telling all your fucking business. That was not your fucking friend. And it's sad that she couldn't see that. He was playing both sides. And because of that, he got her killed. He caused her to get killed. She went on a trip with a whole bunch of people where he was running his mouth back and forth, being messy as fuck. Not, there are things that my friends have told me about people who I know that I will never say because I don't want to cause conflict because we all do a, people talk about me. People used to call me fat, bad shaped, I smelled, I'll never do accomplish anything in life. People told me this way later in life. Way later in life. But they were smart to keep that to themselves because they knew that I would have lighted them motherfuckers up spiritually. So they didn't say anything. I've gone to the cards. That nigga was not your friend. And he caused you to suffer so much aggression and jealousy. Who the fuck does she think she is? Da-da-da-da-da. That was not your friend, sis. He was a messy motherfucker that made you go on a trip with people who didn't like your ass because he ran his mouth too fucking much, which caused you to have conflict. It was a setup. Messy as fuck, yo. Messy as fuck. I saw his picture. He ain't shit. He ain't never gonna be shit. But that's the energy that we're in. We're in that We're in that you may slip and fall and break your neck rather than just slip and fall and hurt yourself. That's the energy we're in. Accidents can turn into deaths. And y'all, this has nothing to do with the fact that he was gay. I'm just describing him because that is her gay friend. So please keep your homophobic comments, blah, 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 blah. This ain't about it, but that is her gay friend. There were two other men there. I have to identify who he was. So they fed into that demonic energy easily, easily. And y'all going to jail. So some of y'all who were involved in that case, y'all are going to jail. Y'all going to jail. I just wish that she could have seen that though that boy was not her friend. Like he was messy and he was telling her business to everybody. How much money she was making, what she was saying about stuff. He's one of the main reasons why she's dead. You going to jail, homie. I already turned cards on it. You going to jail. You going to jail. You going to jail. Um, for not being a loyal friend. There are things friends have told me about other friends that are going to the grave with me because I'm not a messy motherfucker. People say she was around a lot of haters. Yes, she was, but there was already conflict when with some of those people. But where did the conflict came from? From the friend who was running his fucking mouth all the time. And then you're so demonically messy, you're so evil and disgusting that you go around her parents knowing what really caused her death. You're so down low and sewage radish. You live for the mess and the tea that even when the girl is laying in an ice box prepared to be buried, you still searching for tea. You still rummaging for tea. They should have burned your house down with you in it. How messy can you be? You know what put that girl in in that morgue, and you know you played a role in killing her because you ran your mouth too fucking much. And now you, oh, that's a that's the type of messy that is demonic. I don't even think the word is even messy. Is it trifling? Like what? Somebody said you got her killed and then played in her family's face. That girl was lying in a morgue, decomposing, while you sitting here playing in his. Y'all, there's some shit I can say I've never done in my life. And When you tell me a thing as a friend in confidence, it's gonna die with me because there are certain things I know not to go back and say because I know it's gonna cause drama. But he had no filter. He had none. He's one of the main reasons why she got killed. All y'all going to jail. All y'all going to jail. All y'all going to jail. I've experienced in the spiritual community where people who I knew were jealous of my gifts. So all that they could do was just talk shit about me and how I look and la 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 la. But look at me now. You talked me all the way to the top. But it was shocking because I didn't know that many people had a problem with me until years later. I didn't know. But it's crazy how spirit always protected me. I just feel so bad for that girl because I don't think she should be dead. Again, that crazy, negative. People can die by accident. You know that, right? People can die before their scheduled time. You know that, right? And do you know that some early deaths can be right on time? It was their time to go. And then some deaths are just completely should not have happened. Messy as fuck. Had you in a whole villa with motherfuckers who knew every little thing you ever said about them because your homeboy was running his motherfucking mouth. It was a trap from day one. I believe people told her, your friend is messy. And she was like, girl, you know how he is. You know how he is. Okay, hold on, let me see. Did people tell her about her friend, about her gay male friend? Did people ever tell her how like messy he was? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. And what was her reaction? There have been some past conflicts that he caused with his mouth. They had actually fallen out prior due to something he said or he ran and told people. They were actually trying to rebuild their friendship. Yeah, there's been some situations where he ran and he told some people some stuff, and she was like, "Why did you say that?" Like, but he would fight to defend himself. He would be like, "Well, no, like talking himself out of it." I don't think her mother liked him either. I don't think Shanquilla's mother cared for him after a while. I think she had a feeling about him. I didn't do that. I didn't. No, I didn't do anything. I don't. never willing to take accountability for anything. So when she would confront him or be like, why did you say that? Oh, there were signs. There were signs. She was set up. I don't think he was trying to kill her. I don't. I don't think his intentions was to put her in her casket. I don't think his intentions was to put her 6 feet under. But I do think his intentions was to stir some shit up. And because you're messy today, messy in the jail cell, and messy in the grave, you caused that young lady to die. There ain't no way, my nigga, that you gonna jump my homegirl while she has no clothes on. I don't even hang around those type of people, so that wouldn't even happen. There is no fucking way. There is no way you jumping my girl with no fucking clothes on. I will jump you along with her. We all gonna be fighting in this bitch. We all gonna be fighting. I'm going to drag you, bitch. And if I can't drag you physically, once my feet touches the United States, bitch, it's gonna be Haitian voodoo and Palo Moyambe on your ass. We're gonna light that motherfucker up. That's what a friend is gonna do. That is what a friend is going to do. We're going to keep that same energy that you have in Mexico, and I'm going to light your fucking ass up once I get to the United States. I'm going to light you up. You're not going to jump my friend. Even if she did talk shit about your manly looking ass, masculine, very strong in the face ass. You ain't going to put your hands on her. That's what bothered me. We're going to light you up. That's what bothers me. Like, you just let that girl fight her like that. Like, y'all are sick. Very low, very messy, very he belongs in jail for being a trifling motherfucker. And he got so much balls that he went to her mother's house. Y'all, that situation was all from people running their mouths. Mm-mm. Y'all, it's sad. I'm about to go, but we are having a 40% off Black Friday sale. I can't even www.3hoodoo sisters.com. I'm so mad right now. I'm about to go home. So I'm pissed. I'm pissed off. Yeah, I'm thoroughly disgusted. I'm disgusted. I may not even like you, but I'm not about to let you fight naked. And then if I like, what is this? I never hung around people like that in my 20s. I don't know what it's like to be around demons like that. Y'all be safe.
and really understand the times we're in. Things can go from 0 to 100 real quick for no reason because that's just the energy we're in. Quavo was rolling dice, not Quavo. I forgot who died. You're rolling dice and now you're dead. You go to buy cookies in like Memphis and now you're dead. The energy is petty out here. Takeoff is dead over something stupid. Everybody's dying over stupid shit because that's the energy that is out there. Be careful of where you go. Be careful of the company you keep. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'm about to start on making products for these Black Friday orders starting like next week. But shipping is gonna take 3 to 4 weeks because we gotta process through a lot of stuff. So y'all have patience with us, but you will eventually get your stuff. But we gotta process. We're gonna be doing a lot of processing. All right, y'all. Um, all right, y'all. Bye.